Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to Divine Conversations and welcome to the month of November of 2022. Yeah, thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Please keep in mind, Virgo, that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is also a timeless reading. This does not have to resonate for you at any specific moment. Doesn't necessarily have to resonate for you for the month of November. This can resonate for you at any moment in your life. So whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that's the message for you in that moment. If you would like to get a personal reading with me, you are more than welcome to do that. I am available for that. Check the information in the description box below where I list the readings that I offer and my email address. Shoot me an email letting me know you're interested and I'll be more than happy to get you all hooked up there. But while we're on the topic of personal readings, there is a way that you can get a discount on your personal readings, and that is through Patreon. Patreon.com/Divine Conversations. The link to that can be found in the description box below as well. If depending on whichever tier depending on a specific tier, a specific tier that you signed up for, you can get either a 10% or a 20% discount, or the top tier of Patreon does give you a 30-minute or recorded freestyle reading with me included in your subscription to Patreon for $55. So that's $10 off of a normal price of a freestyle reading or a 30-minute live session. Plus you get all of the content that has been on Patreon and all the future content that will be on Patreon as long as you are a subscriber, yeah? So if you're interested in that, check that out. That top tier does have a limited number of spots, so check that out as soon as possible if you are interested in that. And as always, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined and haven't done so already. All right, Virgo, the energy for you is very serious and very intense, and as I was sitting here with that energy, one of the narratives that came through, or one of the things that I heard was, okay, well, big surprise, what's new? It's Virgo. Okay, I don't mean for anyone to take offense to that. It's not necessarily something I was saying. It was kind of something I was just hearing as I was feeling through the energy. But with that said, Virgo, as I was sitting with your energy here and trying to, figure out or feel out what's going on for you, get some sort of understanding of where you are right now, there's a song that started playing in my head, or at least I heard a phrase, a new day. And then an old Paula Abdul song called Promise of a New Day started playing in my head. That was my personal frame of reference, but I'm sure there are you guys would think of something else. But something new is coming. Growth is coming. Also, what I was seeing was like a shop or a room or maybe like a warehouse, but it felt like a nursery type of energy. I tend to work with a lot of gardening and plant and nature imagery. So what I was seeing was like a nursery, almost like the nursery or the nursery at like a Home Depot or something like that, or like, your local garden store or something like that. And I was seeing just a store, a shop that was filling up with products, things to sell, things to show for the fruits, for your efforts. And I feel like a lot of the frustration and intensity you may be dealing with right now, maybe even close to, I want to say, borderline anger that you may be experiencing right now, could be due to the fact that you may have been doing a lot of work lately and not have much to show for it. And as I was sitting with the energy and allowing the image to develop, I was seeing the space fill with more and more things. And I was getting the understanding or the feeling that it was filling up with the fruits of your labor. Okay. So, and then also the message or the phrase of a new day is very pertinent. I'm hearing it's also possible. I feel like you're transitioning out of something. You're coming out of a certain phase in which there was a lack of abundance potentially. And things are starting to turn around for you. As I see you standing in this energy, Virgo, I feel like you're still in this energy of frustration, maybe even close to and or borderline anger. And very intense energy, trying to figure something out, trying to move forward, trying to get ahead, to no avail. But I feel like you're standing now in a new cycle. I'm hearing a new awareness, in a new energetic field, you're just standing in the new, and it's brighter here, okay? You may not necessarily be aware of that right now because your mind is still so wrapped up in what you have been in. A new day is coming, Virgo, all right? Trust and believe that this is possible because it's on the way here. For the most part, I feel like you guys are just not aware of it yet, or at least for those of you that are resonating with this right now, okay? All right, Virgo, let's get into this. What messages do we have for you at this time? First card you have, yeah, look at that, the Nine of Swords. Anxiety, frustration, fear. Why isn't this working? Is this going to work? There are demons behind you there, but these demons, first of all, look at this. There, if you look in the back of this card, there's this scary, fiery monster, demon-like thing looking behind there, right? But the first thing I notice about this, Virgo, is that that demon can't actually get to you, or that fear can't actually harm you, okay? I mean, even if it was really truly there, those swords are blocking the way. The demon can't get through those swords. That's like a barrier. That's like a blockage between you and the whatever is causing this fear, or whatever seems to be haunting you, or whatever demons are showing up here for you. So like, first and foremost, even if this demon is real, it can't get to you, okay? There's a barrier between you and those swords. But then also the imagery, the thing about this sword is that this is almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Now, it could be a self-fulfilling prophecy, Virgo, in terms of, I heard some of you start to say, but yeah, what if those swords fall? And now that barrier isn't there anymore. Now that demon is has an open avenue to get to me. Stop. That's how this can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. But at the same time, I don't really think that your fears are illusionary, is what Spirit is saying right now. And some of you are going through a period where you are needing to face these fears in order for you to see just how far you have come, and also just how capable and strong you are in terms of getting overcoming them. Okay, you do have another card here. You do have the Six of Cups. Interesting. And then the Three of Cups. And one last card, the Four of Cups. Okay, Virgo. Very interesting. And then overall energy is the Seven of Cups. Gosh, this is confusing me. And I'm the reader here. I'm supposed to be able to look into this situation, look into these energies for you and make sense of it for you, at least in some way, in some semblance of the word. But like, even this is kind of confusing for me. The main thing that I'm getting right now is from you is resistance. Okay, what I'm feeling from the Six of Cups here. All right, look, you have the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Cups. And then the overall energy is the Seven of Cups. What I'm getting here from this Six of Cups is a question from you. And that question is, when is the universe going to deliver to me some sort of reciprocity? When am I going, and I know this is not the Six of Pentacles. I know this is not the Six of Pentacles, but it feels like you are looking for some sort of reciprocity. You are looking to receive something that will be emotionally fulfilling for you. And I guess it's coming through as emotionally fulfilling because it doesn't necessarily have to be, money or something tangible. It could be love. It could be appreciation. It could be recognition. It could be anything that you feel would be the equal payment, the equal, something that would be reciprocal, receiving back that which you have put out into the world, into the universe, okay? And while you're in this place, you have this emotional agreement or this partnership with the universe. Bear with me. Just let me get through this first, and then hopefully we'll be able to make it make sense for you, if it isn't already. But this Three of Cups energy represents some sort of partnership with the universe, your relationship with the universe, on an emotional, maybe even spiritual level. And while the universe is here with you saying, yeah, this is great, we're doing well, you're doing such a good job, blah, blah, whatnot, whatever, you, as in the physical being here, are like, no, actually, something's not right here. I don't want to be involved with this anymore. I don't want to give to this anymore. When are you going to give me what I'm due, universe? When is it going to be my turn? When am I going to receive the payoff or the payback for what I've consistently been putting in to the situation for you? It almost feels like you feel like the universe is either laughing at you or taking advantage of you, because then you have this overall energy. Damn, you have the overall energy here of the Seven of Cups. And this individual in the Seven of Cups feels like, or kind of looks like, the universe. You have a representation of a higher power, a deity, the universe, whatnot, whatever. But and I'm seeing it just because of the way of how big this person looks and how he's standing over these 7 cups. But also there's that halo on his head, right? Some sort of spiritual deity. It's as if what I'm getting from this, Virgo, is that you feel like the universe is holding something back from you. Has all this abundance of options, and all they're giving you are the snake and the devil. Instead of the riches, the beauty, the house, the splendor, the love, what? And then underneath this 7 of Cups is the 3 of Swords. There's your heartbreak. There's your pain right there. Underneath that, though, is the Wheel of Fortune to the 10 of Cups. And I understand that you guys may be in the point of the perspective of like, okay, well, fine, the universe is going to pay it out when it's due, when it's necessary, when it's ready. But when is that going to be? You're getting impatient. You're frustrated. You're aggravated. When is it my turn? And so as a result of all this right now, Virgo, you're in a place of it's like, look, I don't want to work with you anymore, universe. I don't want to be a part of this any longer. But the universe is still trying to offer you something. And you're looking down at these 3 cups. It's like, we made a deal. We had an agreement. Why am I not getting what I'm due? Let's clarify the 9 of Swords here. Clarify the 9 of Swords for Virgo. The 10 of Swords reversed. The situation hasn't been completed yet. You're almost there, Virgo. You're almost there. But the situation has not completed yet. Look, we have the 9 of Swords first being clarified. The first card to clarify it is the 10 of Swords, which is the next step in that process of moving through the Swords suit. But the 10 of Swords is reversed. You just haven't gotten there yet. But quite frankly, what I'm hearing, Virgo, is that your resistance right now is keeping you from completing this process. You haven't received the necessary or the desired outcome yet because you haven't completed the situation yet. You're almost there. But you being resistant to this situation is causing a delay in the ending of the process. And I feel like what the universe is saying, the universe is speaking to right now is a sense of selfishness and maybe even a little bit of entitlement. Take it as it resonates. Take it with a grain of salt. If that triggers you, if that hits you a certain way, then instead of shooting the messenger and being like, no, that's bullshit, blah, 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 whatnot, whatever, instead kind of look at why that triggers you right now. Gratitude is key here. Look, I'm the messenger, you guys. Look, don't shoot the messenger, please. All right? Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords for Virgo. The World. A completion of the process. It's about to be hold on, wait. Clarify this Nine of Swords, please. The universe is really eager to answer your question right now. Virgo, gratitude is key here. And I know for many of you in this moment, especially in terms of some of the circumstances and or situations that you find yourself in right now, it may be difficult to find a level of gratitude. But one of the main points of gratitude that we can work on holding is that can really circumvent a lot of the negativity that we're going through and experiencing, or bypass. I want to say not, well, circumvent might be the right word, but also bypass, is being grateful to even have the life that you have physically that is providing you with the experience that you're having, no matter how difficult it may be. Yes, I say that quite literally, no matter how difficult it may be. And I understand, you know, there are people dying everywhere. There are people that live in war-torn countries and whatnot, whatever. But ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, they have been given the blessing of life, of physical experience. That in and of itself is, in fact, a blessing. And I understand how difficult it may be to find the truth there. But number one, it's possible to find. And number two, the gratitude, Spirit is saying the gratitude is necessary. Okay. Clarifying the Nine of Swords, you have the Ten of Swords reversed with the World. But then you also have the Ace of Coins, which came out and crossed over the Six of Cups. And I'm reading this Ace of Coins as a delivering of what it is you're looking for, or the payout, I guess you could call it. This is the six, this crossing, falling crossed over the Six of Cups is saying to me, this is why you're not getting what it is you wish to receive right now. With that came the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands. What's going to open up the floodgates, what's going to open this up for you, Virgo, is gratitude. And I know the Nine of Cups doesn't normally represent gratitude. It can, to be honest. Being grateful for what you have. Being content, happy with the mundane, with what it is you have right here, right now. Because it is, in fact, a blessing. I hope this is making sense. But having that level of gratitude, and this Nine of Cups feels like just being content with where it is you are, who it is you are, and what it is you have at this moment in your life, allowing yourself to cultivate a sense of that energy is absolutely 100% going to open the floodgates for you. But it's also going to allow things to move much faster for you. Why? And this is not necessarily because, oh, you're doing something right, so now the universe is going to reward you. No, it's actually going to make the experience a lot easier for you. Because when you're focused more on being grateful for and enjoying that which you have, this little, even the smallest minute pleasures you can gain and or achieve and or feel and or experience in this time period. Again, regardless as to what is shitty for you. Because there may, look, I am not you. I'm not in your life. I am on the outside looking in. So I don't know how shitty things are for you. I don't. And I don't proclaim, I'm not trying to say that I do. And I'm definitely not trying to say to you it's not as bad as it seems. Oh, fuck no, I'm not trying to say that at all. But regardless as to how shitty it may be, Virgo, there are still some things you can look at and appreciate, get some joy out of. a bird singing in a tree, the beauty of a flower, the cool breeze, the winter, I don't know, if you appreciate winter, the winter atmosphere, if you appreciated the fall, the leaves changing on the trees, the sun rising every morning, you know, that kind of thing. When you focus on those little things, eventually, over time, it will allow things to move faster. Time will move faster. Why? Because you're no longer focused on this, the Nine of Swords. Okay? Overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. It's a miserly energy. It's a hoarding energy. It is an extremely protective energy. It is an energy of holding on to something or many things, multiple things for fear of loss that has you in this state. That is keeping this situation, delaying the ending, the completion of this situation. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords reversed, the World. Okay? Woof. And I do want to say, I'm not sitting here trying to preach. I'm not sitting here on my soapbox trying to devalue your experience. But I will say that I recently have come to a point of view where it's like, you know what? I am going to work on not trying to focus on all this negativity anymore, because it's not helping me. It's hurting me. It's keeping me in that energetic vibration. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, you guys. Okay? I'm not even trying to toot my own horn. I probably shouldn't even be saying this, but like I'm speaking from a level of experience here. It's possible. It is absolutely possible to change your perspective in this way. No matter how shitty the situation is, there's always something to appreciate. There's always something to smile about. There is always something to fill you with joy. There's always something to be grateful for, even if it's just the air in your lungs and the blood in your veins. The miracle of life that is you, that keeps your heart pumping without you even having to try. Yeah? Let's clarify this Four of Cups for you. What's the Four of Cups for Virgo? No? Okay. Okay. Well, there's the Six of Pentacles. There's the physical reciprocity, the balance between give and take. And I understand, Virgo, you're an earth sign. So depending on how strong Virgo energy is within you, it makes perfect sense as to why you would be so focused on physical results. I get it. No one is faulting you here for that, okay? But, okay, overall energy is the Ten of Cups. But clarifying this Four of Cups here, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and then the Five of Swords. You looking for, I'm hearing so adamantly, so vehemently, looking for physical payoff, physical tangible results is absolutely blocking your path and sabotaging you. This is a self-sabotaging aspect. Although I wonder why the Ten of Cups is here. Ten of Cups. Underneath the Ten of Cups is the Wheel of Fortune. This might sound cliche, and quite frankly, you may feel like you want to throw up. Quite frankly, I feel like I want to throw up with what I'm kind of feeling for this Ten of Cups here, but what I'm feeling for the Ten of Cups is focus on the bright side of things. Focus on the family, focus on the community, focus on what is beautiful about life. Focus on the connections that you have. Focus on the people that you have around you. Oh. Also, the 10 of Cups is kind of giving me like a bit of a Piscean energy, 12th house energy, divine perfection. Everything is perfect just as it is. If you focus on the perfection of life as it is, that will change the circumstances for you. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune, which is another 10, and then that 3 of Swords again. Focus on the beauty of existence. Focus on what you do have in your life. The family, the friends, the family members, the connections, the wish fulfillment that is already within your life, the wishes and the wishes that have already been fulfilled, the things you have around you right now. But you constantly looking out for that payment, for that balance in reciprocity, you constantly looking for that is the sabotaging element here, okay? I'm hearing the self-sabotaging element. Oh boy, I have a feeling this is not going to be a very popular reading or video, but this is what Spirit wants to say at this point, so love you. Okay, closing message for Virgo, please. Okay. Okay. Overall energy is the Hierophant. And what I get with this, Virgo, is this situation is set up or has been playing out in a very specific way. This is happening this way for a reason. And there is a reason, and the main reason is that what I'm feeling here, what I just want to say about this is the main reason here is that there is a very specific lesson that you need to learn. And no, it's not an easy one. It wasn't meant to be easy. And that lesson is surrounding the energy of the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So, the first thing with the Queen of Pentacles is knowing your worth, knowing your true value, knowing what it is that you are capable of. The King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles energy, that archetype is, I guess, what's creating this topic of contention to begin with, which is creating the struggle, which is creating the fear, which is creating the frustration, because you know what you're capable of. You know what you've been providing to this situation. But then on top of that, you have the King of Cups, which is the emotional maturity, the emotional foundation, the emotional security, the emotional awareness, the emotional availability, the ability to do what you know is right in any given situation, even though it's not easy. Now, I am not intending to say that anyone should be staying in a situation in which they know they are being taken advantage of. But that's like a relationship or some sort of relationship. That's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is you experiencing a situation in which you are, I guess we could say, due a payout from the universe somehow. And yet that has not come through. But the feeling that I'm getting from this Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups is knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing your intrinsic value, which is what the universe is fully aware of, has never forgotten, and has never intended to ever take action to devalue that. Okay. But with that Queen of Pentacles, continuing to provide that value in good kind, in good faith, also King of Cups, with the emotional awareness, knowing that you will receive that which you are due. The universe is not in the business of shorting people, of not paying out. I mean, This is teaching you to stay emotionally aware, emotionally balanced, grounded, unshakable. To do what it is you know you need to do, even though it's not easy, knowing full well you will receive what you need. Everything is balanced, always. Or at least everything will always be balanced in the proper timing. That King of Cups energy keeps you emotionally aware and balanced and grounded enough to understand that. And that's what I feel like you're learning here in this process. And that's why I feel like this situation hasn't quite completed itself yet. You're at the very end of it. And that's why it may feel so super intense, because you are towards the end of that lesson. You'll make it, Virgo, and you'll get what you need. You will get what you're meant to receive. You will get absolutely what it is you need from this situation and throughout, always. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly hope this was helpful for you. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined and haven't done so already. If you'd like a personal reading with me, check the information in the description box below. Shoot me an email, letting me know you're interested, and I'll be more than happy to get you all hooked up. And definitely make sure to check out Patreon, patreon.com/Divine Conversations. The link to that can be found in the description box below as well. Great way to support the channel, get extra content with me throughout the month, and potentially get some discounts on your personal readings. With that said, you guys, I hope you have a fantastic month, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading very, very soon. Yes? Excellent. Take care. Mwah! Bye.